good afternoon, good evening. As you would have guessed from the title of this video, I'm redoing all of my bedroom. So basically, the main thing is I've got carpet for the first time ever. Let's start from the beginning. So this is where you walk in, and this is what it looks like. I have literally never had carpet. I've always had laminate. So even just that has been like a massive transformation, and it just feels so different. It feels so like wholesome and cozy, and love it. And then this is the rest of the bedroom. So my bedroom is fairly small. Like, it's not small because you can still fit like a double bed in it. Now my bed used to be, so the headboard was here and then your feet would be here, but the bed literally came out to here. So I was like, I want to try it with the headboard being there and feet that way. And I'm going to move my bedside table here. The only thing is that you don't have as much room here. But what I was saying is this cupboard I like rarely go into anyway. Like, it's got more clothes and shoes and like bits and pieces and stuff, but I don't go in there as much, so I'm fine with that. And you can still, like, you can see that I can still open it like all the way, so I'm fine with that. And then it also means that when I have someone stay here, they can use the plug socket that's just literally there and use the windowsill as a bedside table, and it just feels so bright at the moment as well because I've not got the curtains on. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have my bedside table here, and it's got the plug socket there, which is perfect. And what I had here was my washing basket and my bin. So I'm actually thinking of putting my bin, I have like a shelf on my bedside table that I'm going to put there, and then I'll still have my washing bin there because there's literally nowhere else it can go. So I've basically taken everything out that was on display because we had to, for the carpets to come in, the floorboards need to be cleared out, and it was all being repainted and redecorated. So if you watched one of my last videos, it was where I did like a huge declutter. So I read this book called Enough, and it basically just made me like, right, I want to start again. I want this room to have like a transformation. So that was like the last update, and on that I still had like 2 mirrors on here that were like really random and they couldn't come off, so we've scraped them off as well. All the decor on the wall has come off, had loads of canvases and stuff, and all the holes have been filled in because it had loads of pegs from all the canvases. And then it was just stuff like this backs onto my bathroom, so in that sort of like out, I don't know what you call that bit there, it had loads of like wires and stuff that was still out, so that's all been taken out as well. Just feels so fresh and wholesome, and I love it, and it just feels like a fresh start. Another thing as well is the windowsill. It was really like just old, it just needed repaint basically, so that's been done. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna be refilling this bedroom. Everywhere feels super clean as well. I've just been wiping down, like, this is my main mirror, which I love, and like even this has changed. So this was black underneath, but we've now painted it white to fit in with the theme. And then it has got these like LED bars behind, but as you can see, one has run out at the moment. So yeah, and I just feel like, look, like I can take pictures and stuff in here, and it just looks a lot better without like having my bedside table directly behind me because it will be out the way. Yeah, it just feels, it feels so nice. Oh my god, I just realised as well, basically I've been having a right mare, and one of the reasons why I changed this bed round was because I was like, I need a set filming place. I've been doing YouTube for literally almost 2 years I think now, which seems crazy to me, and I've still never had like a proper like filming place. So a lot of my videos are to do with like work and like publishing and books. So I was filming in front of my bookshelf in the conservatory, and it has like, I've colour coded them all so it all looks very like aesthetic and it's like in theme, but it was really like formal, and I don't know, I still do some videos there, but really not forced, but like where, how many times can I say like, where I had the tripod a few meters away from me with the camera on it and standing there doing it, it just felt so forced and like I was proper like presenting, whereas like doing it in my room I prefer because I can shut the door, it feels really cozy, it's like where I feel comfortable, and I feel like I can just talk a bit more normally. And I've just realised like I can just sit on the floor like this. Like, I always see people do videos on the floor, and I was like, I've never been able to do that because like my window's there, so I need the light facing me like this, and the only other place that I could have done it before was on the side, and you get a sort of like harsh shadow on one side and overexposed on the other. So this is exciting. So hopefully this will be a good step for YouTube as well. And I was also thinking maybe I could put some books on like that bottom shelf as well if I'm doing publishing videos. This bit will have to move out the way. Oh no, that's gonna go there, isn't it? That's gonna go on the bedside table. I'm gonna actually start putting stuff in a minute and stop rambling. But yeah, basically that's what's going on at the moment. I feel like I need this as well, and I've been saying this literally since I started YouTube, but I want to do more videos that are to do with like self-care, mental well-being, that sort of stuff. And this is kind of like part of that, where I just feel like I need a reset. I need the environment that I'm in to be really fresh and white and wholesome and somewhere that I enjoy spending my space. I am a naturally very messy worker. I'm a very messy person, so my room does get messy quite a lot, but I feel like every time I do like a big clean or a big sort out, I do try and stick to that. Like typically every like Friday or every Sunday I like clean, I hoover, I dust everywhere and I make it all nice. But now that I've got like the carpet, I feel like it's gonna be so much easier. And also that's another thing, like my floor, I was always having to hoover because I molt so much. Like where I've bleached my hair, like this isn't my natural colour, it just showed up so much, and I feel like on the carpet I'm gonna be able to like hide it a bit more. So you know how I was saying I was a messy person. Do you want to see where I've been sleeping at the moment? This is disgusting, but yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's not normally like this, but obviously there's no like wardrobes or anything in here at the moment. So this is what I've been dealing with. That's my boyfriend on a teddy. So these are like my clean clothes. That's like dirty clothes. And this is just like shit with me getting ready. And I haven't even made the bed, which is gross. Got a dog bed down there. But as you can see here, this is the bedside table that I was talking about, and it's got a sort of like shelf there, so I'm gonna put the bin on there. I just realised this makes me look really naked. I have got gym shorts on. Shorts and an oversized top, we love it. Literally fits perfectly, like where the bed ends and the door starts. I'm just gonna give it a quick polish. Also, while I'm on that, on the cleaning thing, I got this super cute like cleaning box. I think it was from like B&M or the Range or something like that. And I tend to put like polish and like room spray in it. Some little like J-cloths that I've like cut up into little squares. A little sponge. Why do I have this? Oh, this was to cut up these. And then I'm pretty sure I did have actual cleaning spray in there as well at one point. But look, it's just like super cute, super handy. This bottom shelf is so dusty. This room in general gets really dusty. Ugh. So now the bin should, in theory, look at that. I mean, it's not the most glamorous, but it's practical, and it means that there's more space here. And it's also easier like when I'm in bed and stuff. Like realistically, I was gonna be like, oh, blow my nose, but I was like realistically eating chocolate and putting the wrapper in the bin. That's one thing done. Okay, I've literally got a box full of like decor stuff. I'm gonna rearrange what everything was as well. I don't actually like having too much out because, as I said, my room gets really dusty. So especially on like these shelves here as well, I don't like having an awful lot on there. It's more literally just for design. I prefer to go for the more basic look. So I'm really fit for 100 all of this. Like I have such a white room. It used to be very like wooden. If you watched the last video where I do like a huge declutter, watch that. But this, like this is so cute because it like fits in with the theme. It's technically a Christmas candle from Yankee. But like I might just put that on one of the shelves. I've dusted these all down as well. I have to put my hair up, it's getting serious. I've been doing the new trick recently that's from TikTok. So you know where you go like, don't know what you can see, you pull it out like that. You separate it in the middle like that. And instead of going, what was it? Instead of going inwards, you go up like that. No, yeah, like that. And then you tighten and it gives you like a voluminous pony. Has that worked? It's a bit spiky because of like my hair's different lengths. But yeah, it's just super easy. It's out the way, still giving you a bit of volume. And then sometimes I like to just like secure it with a hair clip. It's one of the big ones from Eleanor. Just like that. Now it feels super secure. I'm gonna prove how much of a germaphobe I am, but I always have this pink hand sanitizer in my room. Like I always have it on my shelf because if I'm entering my room or leaving my room, I always have it there. It's literally lasted me so long. Like I can't even tell you how long ago I got this. Probably literally like a year, and it's gone down that much. I don't know where it's from. Oh, Skinny Dip. Skinny Dip. I don't know if this was a present or what, but yeah, I always have this, so I do kind of want to keep that there. I've got a couple of other candles. I want to keep this one out again because it kind of just like fits in with the theme. It's very white, it's very modern. Maybe have that one there. We have it the other side. And then this next sort of stuff, like it's sentimental, but it makes it sound really snobby, but like that's doesn't go in my room as much because it's like black and it's just like very messy. But I'm gonna leave it out for now and come back to where it could go. Similarly, I have this really cute one. This one kind of fits in because it's very just like basic colours, like wooden. We got this classic pencil pot that has a million pens in it, some scissors, like when you get new clothes, you need to cut the labels and stuff, so I always have that out, and it's white and it's got glitter on it as well. So I'm going to keep that with this side. And I've got some fake plants. I might keep this one out because this one is pink and it's just quite cute and pastel-y. Probably more on my windowsill to like look out onto the garden. And I have a few more, but honestly, these get really dusty really easily, especially when I have them on the windowsill. It just seems to attract the dust, and where they're sort of like bitty, the dust goes in each of those bits, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can be dealing with that right now. I have this really cute, is it called trinket? It says Eleanor on one side and 21st on the other. And I have this little like rabbit ring holder that I put on there. And then these are just random, but again, like little decor. I think I got these in like the Works, like Hobbycraft or something. They're just like little, let me try and focus it, glitter pots. So I tend to put them on there as well. I'm kind of thinking maybe that's one for the windowsill then, instead of that shelf. Hiya, can you let me know roughly how much it'll be to get some curtains dry cleaned, please? Okay, perfect, thank you. Can I bring them in sometime today? Is that okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, perfect. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm gonna get my curtains dry cleaned because they're a bit grubby. They're grey and I feel like they've just attracted some dirt over the last few years. I'm just gonna pause this. I'm watching the TikTok Queens. I've added my washing basket here, and then I've just gone through and dusted what was this mess and added these here. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's really annoying. So good. Look at this. We are basically complete. So I just need to obviously put the bedding on. I've just called the dry cleaners to get them done. The curtains done. Bin looks a bit messy there, so I'm not sure how I feel, but there we go. I've got a couple of sort of like mindfulness books on here. Candle. Washing, I literally don't have any other place to go, so that's just gonna have to go there. My bits on the shelves. Over here we've got some mirrors. We've got some beauty stuff here. Just a little bit of decor. I've just been sitting here on my bed for the first time now that it's in this new position, and it's so much nicer. Like, I can see out the window. It's not like I can people watch because there's basically like a farm there and a train track, but I can watch the trains go by and I can see the birds in the sky and stuff. Whereas where my bed was before, my back was to the window, so I couldn't ever actually see out. So I still need to actually put the bedding on. But so like my feet are here, and then stuff. I'm just about to, got my books ready to film some YouTube, so I'm gonna put the camera here and sit there. So yeah, happy bunny. Hi guys, so I was just about to start editing my video for my room transformation, and I forgot to do like an outro or an update on it. So I'm here, I'm in my room, I've now got my covers on it and everything. As you can see, I've tried to keep it quite bare still. Having a bit of a cozy evening, so I've got the book I'm currently reading, a cup of tea, I've got my electronics down here. I've not tidied this before turning this camera on, but I feel like I wanted to show it like how it's actually gonna be used. This is my band for physiotherapy. So move out of the way for a second. So yeah, this is what it's looking at the moment. My boyfriend pillow there. I've got my covers on. I actually have blinds, so I used to have curtains, but now I have blinds and I actually prefer it, and I think it just looks super cozy and it's really neat and it's really open like that as well. Then over here I've kind of kept it the same. One thing I've been doing is having this mirror here, and it means that when I'm looking in my big mirror here, I can normally see myself in the back of that one. So for example, if I'm going out and I'm doing my hair, if I'm curling it, for example, I can check the back. If I want to put it in a ponytail, I can check the back of it. It's just super handy to see the back of me. It's a little bit messy at the moment, but just got some filming stuff here, some journaly stuff here, makeup and beauty here. I've got my big mirror here, as I said, my bed there. This is a bit messy at the moment, but this is sort of like my electronics, like my straighteners, hairdryer, curlers. These are the curtains that I was talking about that I now have a blind in replacement, but I need to go get them dry cleaned and then just have my washing. And yeah, so overall I'm happy with my bedroom transformation and how it's looking so far. I do feel like this wall is quite bare because it's quite a big wall. It's quite obvious that it's bare, but for now I quite like it and it's super cozy, especially in the evening. I've got a new lamp here as well. I say new, I found it. And I just feel like it's really wholesome, really cozy. The carpet I just really love. It makes such a difference. I literally couldn't believe how much difference it would make. And moving the rearrangement of my bed as well, so that I have more of an area, like floor space. Yeah, so it's been really nice to have a room that I feel happy in and that I want to keep tidy and that I feel really cozy in and I want to spend my evenings in. Thanks for coming along to my room transformation.